Welcome back to Midday. We are talking about really a remarkable story, if you ask me. We have Caitlin Barassa joining us, her son Abraham as well, and Jerry Miller from the Royal England Hospital Foundation. Thanks for being here, you guys.
Thank you.
And Caitlin, thank you for coming. This is an outstanding story, really, like just a story of strength, in my opinion. You gave birth to Abraham, and not long after, a few short months later, found out that you were diagnosed with cancer. Maybe you can tell us a little bit about sort of that journey.
Well, we had Abe, and it was about, well, my back and my stomach were really sore.
Okay.
And they just kept saying, well, you had a baby.
Yeah,
and that's kind of normal, right?
Yeah.
And so I just kind of carried on with it, and it just progressively got worse and worse and worse. And then one day I went to the clinic with my husband because I just knew something was wrong.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, the doctor phoned me and was like, you're missing half your blood, so you need to come into the hospital like right now.
And have a blood transfusion?
Yeah, so they gave me a blood transfusion, and they sent me home. And it was about a week later, I seen my doctor, and I asked her to check me because my stomach hurt really bad. I was missing blood. My back hurt. So we checked to see if I had a bleeding ulcer. And that turned into...
That's what they thought it was.
That's what we thought it was,
okay.
yeah. And so I went to see Dr. Hanks, and that turned into, well, no, it's not an ulcer. After the procedure, I woke up and my husband told me that I had cancer instead.
Colon cancer to
Yeah,
be...
colon cancer.
Which is, you know, I mean, any cancer is terrible, but that, I mean, did that surprise you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So this was what, how old was Abe? 3 months?
Yeah, he was just 3 months.
Okay. So, I mean, you're supposed to be going through this beautiful time of having your first child, excited, you know, kind of all these unknowns as a new mom, and instead your focus had to be a little bit on, I guess, your health at that point. I mean, that must have been tough. Come here, bud. Why don't you come over
Can
here?
you go say hi?
He wants to flirt.
Hi. Yeah, that must have been tough.
It was pretty hard. It was
Yeah.
scary. I had surgery the week before Christmas. So the only thing I was concerned about was I wanted to be home for Christmas. So they let me go home 2 days before.
And did they let you have, was Abe allowed to be with you for some of that time? I mean, that must have been really tough. I can't imagine.
They were awesome at the hospital. They brought in a bed for my husband. They brought in this huge crib for him. I had my own room, and the nurses kind of just left us alone when he was there. So they were great.
Jerry, I know that the Royal England Hospital Foundation does so much for so many people, really fundraising and trying to get all the different machines and different forms of care to give patients the best care that they can have. I mean, is Caitlin really an example of who you guys are helping?
Absolutely. You know, a lot of the diagnostic machines that they use to diagnose what Caitlin had were a result of donors donating. The cancer ward that she's on, we had I believe it was, oh gosh, several years ago, we had a big 2-year fundraising campaign for that, raised over $3 million to completely renovate it. And you know, there's always new machines, better ways to do things. So it's important that we keep on top of that and continue to ask, you know, for donations. And
and without public health, without those donations, I mean, you know, people like Caitlin wouldn't get that care that I'm sure you're so thankful for.
Well, even having it closer to home, too. I would have had to go to Kelowna if they didn't have the clinic and cameras.
Yeah, and you already live in here, right? Yeah.
So it made it easier.
You guys are always looking for donations. Can anyone just donate at any time, Jerry?
Absolutely, yeah. You can give us a call, 250-314-2325. You can donate online at rihfoundation.ca. You can even donate on Facebook now.
Yeah, that's... You're making it so easy, right, for people?
Yes, and it doesn't matter, you know, it's a dollar helps, you know, $1, $1 million. We had $1 million earlier this year. It's everything. When you put all of that together, it makes such a difference in lives, in real people's lives.
Yeah, well, and Caitlin is an example of that. And Caitlin, are you done chemotherapy?
Yeah, I just finished.
You just finished, okay, so you were in the cancer ward.
Yeah, every other week since March.
Wow. How are you doing now? How are you feeling?
I'm okay. I have one more surgery in January, and then I should be good.
Yeah.
That's the plan.
You're amazing. You're amazing. And Abe, your mom's so strong. He just wants to be on TV. He's like, stop talking, it's my turn.
Here.
Well, I'm really happy to see that you're doing well, and thank you for sharing your story. I know that's not easy. Oh, look, Abe. Look,
There you are.
look, why don't you look into the camera? Look over here.
Who's that?
Who, is that you? Oh my goodness.
Great.
Thanks so much for joining us, you guys. Again, donate to the Royal Inland Hospital Foundation. I don't want you to fall, buddy. RIHfoundation.ca. Phone number's on the screen there. And like Jerry said, you can do through Facebook now. And really, they need all the help they can get to help patients and people like Caitlin get through some hard health times, right? So thanks very much, you guys. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
Thanks, Jen.